All right, we're done. We're done interacting with things with the big, the big red interact button. So, our pen's still going strong. I wondered if we could use this on the ledger. Can we actually, how do I get... Oh look, we can actually aim the torch around in that. I'm getting a bit stressed about the fact that we're gonna run out of time to do everything. Because we need to, I need to see if I can do an autopsy report. We need to, what's this?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. 6
to 12 pairs of work boots. So that's the dock workers. 6 to 12 people. Imagine that as if it was real life though. You are talking to someone and they can't concentrate on something you ask because their pants are too tight, so they take them off and then reply. It does make sense, like it could happen. You finally get to see footprints after you stomped on them 7 times and vomited on them. That's true. I wonder if my torch made them possible. Right, this is... it's not good odds, but we can come back to it. Visual calculus is important, isn't it? We can do what kind of boots first?
Every worker's boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
Yeah. Steel toe cap boots.
Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
I think so. Let's shock him.
Noted.
Great.
What do you think you are? A super detective?
Do you know what
You're
else?
hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Forgot to save the game as well. Like, I need to get into a habit of saving before I go on to new things. I'll still save it because I can still fill these back up. Thank goodness for that mailbox. I'm a bit nervous though, like... I feel like if you get it down to 1 and you've got nothing... I don't want to get into a state where I just keep dying, you know what I mean? And like, would you ever have to restart the game again from scratch? Great conversation, Kim. Thanks, Kim, for your insight. Oh wait, that's gone? It was a white check though. Okay. Oh no, they're there, they're there. I was just looking in the wrong piece of mud. So let's save it. I don't think you would have a big problem where you keep dying. You can always do something different or do something else, Yeshua. Cool, cool. It's just like, I imagine getting just stuck. Right, let's see if we can do an autopsy. I mean, this is not the place
he still is,
to do an autopsy.
Right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Oh yeah.
Emitting it is all it does now.
We can't do it until we can not throw up. That's fine. There was just one other thing I wanted to try. Can I use these on the body?
There he still is.
No. It does not seem so. Kuno, did you see anyone putting the trash out?
Does Kuno care?
We have our empathy is too low. We made him respect us, we talked to Kuno S, but we need more empathy. But we could try it now, and then retry it once we've leveled our empathy. Do we tell him that we threw up and we can't investigate the body now?
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
Alright, Kuno.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Why would I die there? Have you got some advice for me? Oh, I thought we'd failed it already. So yeah, you must. I guess if you do other things, it gives you another go or something.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you.
Oh no, he's gonna spit in my face or something.
What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
You were offended about the term kid earlier, kid.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
Kuno-fied non-vomiter?
That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Oh, that's not gonna work out.
What's going on? Is an ungovernable youth on your crime scene, throwing around incendiary language, trying to push your buttons.
Okay. Are you saying you could maybe use the fact that you might get embarrassed about throwing up to help you not throw up? Maybe. I feel like that would just make it worse, right? I don't think I thought that through.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level.
Oh, Kuno.
You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
You okay, Kuno?
The Kun has her confused.
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
Huh? What? I'm lost. I don't understand what just happened.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay, bye, friend. I just want to check if the check's back again.
There he still is, looking right
Look,
through you
it's
with
back.
his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Kuno-fied
Is all
non-vomiter?
it does now.
So it gave us a little bit of a boost. But I don't think there's any point in retrying it yet. Maybe like if we go in the kitchen we'll find some like onions that we can cry to instead or something. No, he said there's a thing but I've forgotten what it was. It wasn't onions. It's worth keeping in mind that whatever your brain says, like that he took it as a compliment, then had a seizure, is all equally potentially made up. Yeah. Like that you really need to lick that table. That is true, yeah, I should be keeping that in mind. And like the Inland Empire thing, I will talk to you, I will. Most people set off for bed at 9 or not long after. At night the streets are emptier, by 2 everyone is asleep. Okay. How's this coming along now? Okay, it's only been a few minutes. Kitchen's open. I feel like this is what you'd do. You would focus your investigation around the area that it happened first, wouldn't you? And then spread out slowly. The dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. So when do we lick that table? Love me some pine trees or whatever it was that it smelled like. Ooh. Will we? Ooh! We didn't even get caught. Stealthy as hell. Right, so I guess this is the chef, and then we've got a door there. I think that's everything.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
The Whirling's cook.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language.
Okay.
The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek.
Garancy Kubek. Is that A, like Anne? Garancy Kubek.
Okay, it's definitely not his name.
Oh.
Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please. It's not funny.
It might be funny. I don't know what it means.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Let's just continue in case we can get something.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Okay.
It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
This is making me hungry. Right. Okay, so we can't, you know, we don't speak the same language, so we can't really talk to him. Let's just double check.
The man ponders his cooking utensils.
Okay. Maybe we'll come back later. What on earth happened here? What do you mean?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Dimple lock.
You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Blue is like our ledger. Touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Sounds like a perfect door. Try to push on the door.
The door does not budge.
I think we need a dimple key.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Because it might lead straight out to that tree, where the dead man is. I'm drawn to its cobalt blue. Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation. Pertinent?
Yes, I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
Yeah, Kim knows how it is, yeah. Wait, what? Yeah.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Oh, secret passages. Secrets. Okay. So we also need to go back to the car to use the headlights.
Can I help you?
Oh, here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Are you sure, Gart? Are you sure? Yeah, maybe you don't remember putting them there. Oh, this is where I get at odds, because I want to answer like this, but I also want to answer seriously and ask who else had the keys. Yeah, that's what someone who put them there would say, precisely.
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
So just them and you? Because that's awfully sus, Gart.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
Okay. I'm not sus of them.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
This is our instinct, right? But all of our instincts are bullshit. So Clinton Street.
Thank you anyway.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Well, like, did he have clothes on the first time that you saw him?
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Fuck you, Gart.
Yes?
I found some things. Well, it wasn't me and you have no proof and I definitely didn't murder anyone. Yeah. That's what he sounds like right now. I'd be a good detective, you know. Stop trying to get me to talk about the money. There's another thing.
Another thing.
It's a beautiful
Great.
big blue
love
door.
Those. Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Okay, never mind then, Gart. Carry on. Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the Frit warehouse, probably.
Frit, is that the shop with the raincoat? Hell yeah, Crafty. Wait. Quote 15 and quote 115 are two different, I was gonna say two sides of the same coin. That's not right. Maybe it is. Who else can we poison? Because I'm a detective, bitch. They both seem to be a very similar size. Good detective Snoop Dogg. Oh god, am I now Snoop Dogg? You poison them and then you detective it, yeah? Or you can detective it and then poison the people who are figuring out that it was you. To frame someone, yeah. I'm sorry, but if you've worked here for ages and there's a big door there, there's no way you wouldn't wonder what was behind it, right?
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
And he would know this. If you're the manager of the place, you would know this.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Yeah. I don't believe you, Gart. Gart? I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Oh, you are dying to know.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Okay, thank you for being honest with me, Gart, finally.
Yes?
Goodbye. Just shining my torch in his face. You got any shade? Gart? Show me your shade. So what he's saying is it's time to punch a door real hard. Oh, don't. I might do it and then get injured. Oh, I've learned my lesson. Alright, so... Need to pass time, buy a book. Reading passes time quickly. Yeah, see, there might be occasions where we want to pass time, but at this point I'm just overwhelmed about how much I've still got to do. So I need to go, before I talk to the gardener, who I will get to today, I want to go and put the lights on in the car. We need to find our badge. We need to find our gun.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, how do I turn on the headlights?
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps.
Whoa.
And the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
That's a loud vehicle.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
It sounds like a spaceship. Yeah, it's a powerful sounding startup noise.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay. This is important.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
Home?
There she is. Revachol West.
Oh.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
What does that mean? Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
What are they?
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
I mean, we're counting them all.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150.
Alright.
At least. Maybe the last row has 3 perforations.
3, that's it.
That's it.
Do we need to write this down? What was the first one? 20. Uh, 18. 18, 150 to 200. 3. What do they mean? Oh yeah, let's ask them. Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Oh god, don't judge me, Kim.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
Son? Who are you calling son? Physical instrument.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Years of service, 18. That's a lot. Right? I mean, I don't know. Wait, 18 years I've done this?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
I probably did just get drunk like a megastar.
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we?
Okay.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good.
Ooh.
It means finished. You've got, let's see.
We've got like 200 closed cases. That's really good. Oh no, wait, in 18 years? And we take 2 a week? That's not a good track record, right? 2 a week, so that's 104 a year. For 18 years. We've done thousands of cases, and we've solved 200. Damn. I wonder if we solved the unsolvable case. Math. Math's hard. I hope I did that right. Okay.
Wow, more than 200.
I'd have thought there'd be more.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Hmm. Okay. So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row.
Oh, this is where it crashes down, isn't it? 3. What could 3 mean?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations.
Confirmed kills. Okay. Peregrine, welcome. So are you a secret genius? Yeah, I think we are. Today you learned, go ahead and crime. It's hard to be caught. Oh boy, what did you do? Crimes. Okay. So we've killed 3 people. Yeah, and maybe we weren't doing 2 cases a week when we were younger. That's true.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
It's fine. Alright, just listening to your hundreds of cases, 200 solved, thousands of cases, yeah. Okay, well, I mean, if I'm the detective, yeah, go ahead and do your crimes. You've got like, wait, 1,200, like a 10% chance of getting caught if we done like 2,000 maths. I don't know. Perry definitely didn't do any crime today, Kappa. What did you do, Peregrine? What did you do? Whoever crimed your bike got away with it too. What happened to your bike, Crafty? No! I hate people that actually do crimes. Do crimes in video games, not in real life. Gone? What? They've stole it? Out of the garage? No. That's ridiculous. Oh, it was years ago, not just now. Still though, they stole it from inside the garage. That's scary. Nowadays, the police go around with the invisible pens and mark everybody's bikes. It was a shame. It was your grandma's old bike. Oh, that's so annoying and sad and annoys me a lot. The same thing actually happened with my granddad's old tools. He got them stolen out of his garage, and that was like his dad's tools. So pathetic. I hate people, man. I just hate people. It's really hard to not actually commit crimes in the US due to the number of crazy laws that exist. God, that's crazy. I will leave my intentional crimes to games, yeah. Some crimes are okay, everybody does crimes. But not robbing. Robbing's bad. Even if they marked it, I don't think anyone would have noticed, really. Yeah, because the only way that works is they then have to go around checking each bike and see if it's got the invisible ink on. But, that really sucks. I'm sorry that happened. Okay. A drink would soften. No, it's fine. I am not surprised that I'm a killer. Like, we have a gun. Well, we lost our gun. Is now a good time to pour one out for... I'm assuming if we've killed people, they were trying to kill us, right? Thanks, Crafty. Yeah, you actually have to find a bike and dispute the ownership first, but it does help in some cases for sure. Yeah, it's better to have it than not have it, but it's not like a foolproof method. I was expecting a higher number.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, I thought so.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
Yikes. So obviously the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers. Like I say, I'm pretty sure when we killed people, it was probably a matter of kill them or they'll kill us type of thing.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Yeah, we were one of the good ones. Not having a garage door lock that was made at home in the 80s is also usually recommended. Well, yeah, that's a thing. My grandparents' garage has also had a really old door, so they probably managed to get in easy enough, but now they like double lock everything. Well, Grandad like double locks everything, just to make it safer. But yeah, it's annoying. People are scummy, man.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
I'm not a scary predator. Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
See? It seems like in this world it's something we have to do. How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
He gives you a meaningful look. I think he's trying to say that we are self-destructive in our coping methods.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Oh, like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Oh, Kim, I want to get to know you.
Anything's better than annihilating yourself with drugs and alcohol.
We should find a hobby.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
I believe that, like, he is just trying to look out. He's a good dude. I like Kim a lot. Kim, favorite character. Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Oh, and then there's the street grid as well.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
What do we mean? Wait, look around you.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Oh no. Not to insult your granddad's handiwork, he had all the tools and the training, but lock technology has come on a bit since then, yeah. Sounds like Kim had a bad time. Take up knitting, yeah, knitting and gaming. Maybe baking as well, sounds good. Where are the orange guy's arms? I think they're just behind his back. He just stands there like that all the time. We'll get him to turn around in a second. I think they'll be there. Can't believe after they had Kim tell you his name and address is his secret code just to show you none of your info in yours. Surely it's gonna, right?
In the middle of a broken plaza, in a cone of light, barely visible in the daytime, two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines.
Why do we get these proper random, like, I think these are my favorite. Like, they just feel like, what the fuck? I mean, it probably makes some sense, maybe, like, this is happening somewhere, but, like, why are we getting these? I think they will be there. Just a little bit of doubt, yeah. Arms might be in another space-time. Is Shivers kind of like Deja Vu, but not Deja Vu? I think that one's the one where it's a gut feeling, maybe. Hold on. Shivers. Oh, raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. We're tuning into the city. That makes sense now, actually. The thing, because the other one we had of this was he was talking about the trash men being in an alley. So yeah, that makes sense. You got one about your colleagues too, right? Oh, was that a Shivers one as well? No, it's not memory. We are, yes, we are green. We are this guy, Kim, and we are this guy. I mean, we look a bit slightly dead, but we're alive. We've got some blood rushing into our nose. Kim here is him, our detective buddy. Oh, Bea, welcome. How's it going? Yeah, my arms are there, full of bolt cutters and torches. Heavy drinker, exactly. We can't remember anything that happened before the start of the game, which was last stream. So we're kind of learning things as we go. Just a hint of mad clown look. You're totally right. That's terrifying. Remember that trend where there was killer clowns going about? Alright. To top off your 70s porn star style. Yeah, we're a 70s porn star clown. Oh my god, that's horrifying. Okay.
Ah, Martinez.
Okay. Where are we on this? Point to the map.
Let me see.
You've been looking forward to more Disco Elysium. Get in. Well, we've just been kind of discovering some stuff. We've lost a bit of morale, but it's fine. We've still got a lot to do, so welcome back though. It's so good so far. I'm loving it. It's quite chill. You inspect. No, let me see. Yep.
Right here.
Near the top of the map, on a segment of coast just jutting out into the Great Ocean. I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt out quarter.
The burnt out quarter just does not sound like a nice place to be.
All of them worse than here.
Yeah, my shivers gets it. Alright, I guess we're putting the ledger away. So we didn't find out any info about ourselves.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
But it's fine because, oh, we got a skill point. Ooh! Okay, we got updated task. But it's fine because we're thinking about it. 1 hour and 19 minutes. Hopefully this stream. You can't type these things while I'm walking between rooms. I can't type fast enough. Thank you for the quote. Wait, was there an... Oh, Noog. I'll fix it. Thank you, Crafty. Oh, God. I didn't even think. That's funny. Alright. That's one thing done. And that's an autosave. Sweet. Why do we still not have the map? These are the found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. Oh. Oh. It would be nice if we pressed on it and then it told us our current chance of it. But I guess maybe that's... I mean, we don't need to do the trash container anymore. I guess medium means we only need to be medium at it. Maybe. Or medium means we've got a medium chance. I'm not sure. Ready to punch some 12-year-olds? Hell yeah. I don't think we've done anything dramatic yet. I think the word gives you a hint of the chance, even if it isn't exactly mathematical. So is that, but does it mean we need to be, like, so like impossible, say, sounds like we can't do it. But legendary also sounds like we can't do it because we need to have legendary endurance. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I did dig through the trash for pussy. Kind of. Legendary means you would need to be legendary to manage this. It is very unlikely. Okay, so medium means we've got to be medium. So what does impossible mean? Because I mean, we've got good electrochemistry now. Surely we could... It should be impossible to fail. I feel like we do need to put points into empathy. What does impossible mean? Impossible is not part of my vocabulary. They use a similar terminology in tabletop RPGs. I don't fully understand it yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. But I feel like we should spend our point now. Oh, there's the crown. The one that we chose, yeah. So some ones that we could put it into. Empathy, visual calculus. I don't feel like we need to up this yet, you know? I feel like we should be catching other ones up, but I'm not sure. Difficulty levels are also similar to how game difficulties are named. Easy, medium, legendary, impossible. Oh, so impossible is higher than legendary. Ah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. So, like, that seems like it's an endgame thing then, being able to do the mirror thing. We need to have really high electrochemistry. Actually, that's not even endgame because we don't want really high electrochemistry. Maybe it's an achievement thing. Anyway, cool, cool, cool. That makes more sense now. I understand. I didn't think of impossible being after legendary. So yeah, I think I get it now. With how this game works, there are things you might never be able to do. Yes, yes, yes. But we can kind of choose by having this list. Where's the list gone? I've lost the list. Here. So like we could get up visual calculus, interfacing for the damaged ledger. It is mathematically impossible. Yeah, that makes sense. So like you should only think of the impossible ones or the legendary ones if you're going down that route anyway, kind of. And empathy for Kuno is legendary, so that's difficult. But we could do... I don't know what this is. Pile of Eternite. I guess we could get these to show up on our map if we bought one. Trash container we don't need to do anymore. Damaged ledger we do want to do. Interfacing. You do have a decent amount and extra potential in the red ones at least. Yeah, we can definitely... Electrochemistry I'm going to avoid, but endurance. The Hanged Man. Oh, this is for the puking, right? So endurance. Empathy is one I wouldn't mind getting up. Visual calculus for the footprints. Interfacing for the ledger. So what do we want to do? Interfacing. This doesn't have very many things. Investigating things in the world can also give you a bonus for checks sometimes. Yeah, we were just figuring out how that works, because that seemed to have happened with the puking, where because we spoke to Kuno, we have like a +1. So I guess you don't actually have to be the highest level for everything if you can find the things in the environment too. We are pretty inept at yellow. We are. Do you know what I've just noticed? Okay, I have just noticed. So the number that we put in at the beginning is the highest we can go. Ha ha ha! I didn't notice that. 3, 3, 2, and then we put in 4, but we also chose this one so we can get 5 in these. I get it now. It only took me 7 hours of playing the game. You've had bonuses after doing stuff a few times, yeah. And then also the clothes and stuff as well, yeah. So do we want to do interfacing? Because it does seem useful. Do we want to do empathy? Or do we want to do visual calculus? Does anybody have any ideas? Interfacing or visual calculus, maybe. Or empathy. Suppose you have to decide if you're going to try and scrape by and basic stuff for those areas, or if you're going to ignore them in favour for doing more complicated things in other areas. Yeah, it's hard to decide when I'm not sure what kind of things will come later. Assuming the game has balanced itself well, all approaches should work. I might do visual calculus because it seems something that's useful in general, right? So it shouldn't... it will just affect exactly how things turn out. Yeah, it won't, like, it's not gonna break the game. I think visual calculus then. But I really want to know what's inside that ledger. Master machines, picks, locks, and pockets. Like, that could be fun. Even though we can... Fuck, this is difficult, man. How do you know how you want to play it? Gotta level up halfway until you punch the ledger. That's such a good idea. I wonder if that's a thing. I still don't see why we don't just pry bar it open. Right, visual calculus, I think, is a good shout. Maybe getting really high innovation will let you into that mysterious secret locked room. We could pick the lock. Which would have to be another playthrough. Yeah, we can only get 4 plus any learned. Okay, yeah. Not learned, bonus, yeah. Okay, alright, let's accept this. There we go, I made a choice. So we can go and retry this. Right, I have a plan. We're gonna go and re-look at the footprints. And then we're gonna talk to the gardener lady. And I always need to remember to shine my torch around. Hey Kuno lad. At least the rain stopped,
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Okay, so it hasn't made our chance that much better, but
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
8.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46.
Holy crap. Do we need to write this down? Number 46.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43.
So we're going to be able to identify specific people, right? Maybe we can go back in the building and look at that guy's shoes.
4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Okay. Oh, so R.
5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44.
So, like, this is just a bunch of people. Wait. We already have number 46, so that would be 45, right? 44, 43. Oh no, wait, there's 44 as well. What? I'm confused.
6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
You thought these numbers were a size. Maybe they're just a size, yeah. Time to spend the rest of the game just looking at everyone's shoes. It's like, it would be kind of like reverse Cinderella, wouldn't it? Like, where you go around, like, trying to match people's shoe into the footprint and everyone hopes it's not them. You think their size, okay. Oh, European shoe sizes are in double digits. Okay, that makes sense then. Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Kuno? Was it you? Probably, I mean, he's right there. I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
That's really useful for a detective.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Okay, so we're looking for, like, a bunch of average people with one larger person and one smaller person. We'll find a group like that. Go Detective Noob, deduce. We're gonna find them.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
The right sole is more worn. We're gonna find someone with a limp. That's not what you thought I would deduce. I've got nothing at the minute. You do think Kim might tell you the answer though, so no problem. Oh. Sherlock who? We got Mr. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau out here. V-R-A-C.
How many?
What am I missing then? Deduce. I mean, they're all workers. One of them's got a limp, one of them's very large, one of them's very small. And they've all been here, but that doesn't mean they were here hanging the body up. They could have just been throwing rocks. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Kim, that's bad maths, man. The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Alright, here we go. Kim maths. Yep. So we've got a light step, number 41 shoe.
A woman? Or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
Oh, he's listening to us and like taking our word for authority. A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Is that the deduction that I was supposed to think of? No, do you know how heavy 200 kilograms is? Yeah, it's very large. I just thought it might be one of those extremely very obese people. And then we would like meet someone like that and I'd be like, well, we know it's you. But they would probably have bigger shoes. I can't believe I didn't think of that. That is some world-class detectiving. Okay, so one person was carrying him.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
It could have been an extremely obese person. That's what I'm saying.
From here, the boot the victim wears.
It's bad. Very bad. Before you can heave, the wind changes direction again. The greenhouse plastic flapping in its gusts.
Are we just both trying not to puke right now? Because the wind changed? Please don't puke.
He appears to be wearing some kind of armored boots. I can't see any exotic prints here. Someone had to carry him. Are any of the other prints deep enough?
Yeah, there was... No.
An obese person is becoming less likely.
Yeah, okay. Kim is standing very close. If he's not careful, he's either going to get hit by a rock or hit by the swinging dead body. Kim doesn't have magic shoe detection powers, but he is smart. That means we make a hell of a team.
Uh,
Okay, yeah, I think one was carrying him.
Possibly, yes.
He's so humble with his observation.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe he was knocked out? Yeah, maybe he wasn't conscious?
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration.
Okay.
What else can you see?
Yeah, and like if he was refusing, that would have been harder to carry him as well, right? Don't know. Right, one soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Odd Soul.
Odd soul, okay. Any ideas?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor.
Oh.
Or maybe a drummer?
Oh. I thought I was so smart. I thought it was someone with a limp.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
Well, I didn't want to call you stupid, and that was my only other option.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
A driver? We met one of those. You thought the limp idea was good. Thank you, Crafty. I was actually thinking the exact same thing. No. Interesting. If only I had come up with that idea.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
And didn't he say the traffic jam has been there for a week? 7 days?
We should keep our eyes open around
Something
the
like
traffic
that.
jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes. What size were those? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm sure it'll tell us. I was like, what size were those shoes? Yes, prudent. I don't know what prudent means. Smart? I don't know. How old do you think these trucks are? It was Gart and the truck guy and Kuno. Oh, it was everyone. Yeah, it could have been. There's 8. We've got 8. I need to take some notes. We've got 8 suspects. One of them's either a woman or an adolescent. And then one of them was strong enough to be carrying the body for some reason that we haven't identified yet. And then one of them's a driver. But the others aren't drivers. Okay, okay. Why does a driver need to wear steel-toe cap boots while they're driving? Seems uncomfortable.
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
But also, yeah, it could just be Kuno's footprints. We know he's here.
It is not impossible.
It is not impossible. Good addition.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal HajdaH. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
That is super handy.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Okay. Dock workers are likely strong. Yeah. So it was definitely a dock worker. I need to go in and question the dock worker. What do you think happened here? Oh, Kim, give me an idea. What do you think?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
I think the something heavy was the victim.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Semicircle, okay.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
What exactly is a lynching, by the way? Is that where they like hit him and that? What is a lynching?
Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
Not quite sure the difference from a hanging. For some reason I was thinking it's like hitting them while they're hanging. Maybe it's not. I mean, they haven't mentioned it there. I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here. And I mean, the red is probably just because he's dead and bloated and stuff. The internet says it's killing someone often by hanging for an alleged offense but without legal trial. Oh. Lynching is when some vigilantes hang someone. Gang justice. Okay. Yeah, yep. Definitely not legal. Yeah, that sounds exactly like what this is then. At first glance, yeah.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
We have been through all of it, I think. Okay. There's his arms, he's got arms. Just as his sleeves rolled up. I'm gonna take a quick break. Noob Mom is here, and I will go and take a quick pee break too. So, let me just, I'm gonna save it as well. Let me pause. Oh mod. Oh mod. Thank you, Crafty, for sorting that out. Lynching is normally done by an angry mob for reasons of hatred. Yeah. What if he hung himself and the footprints were people coming to try and help? And they stood around solemnly once they realized it was too late. There's no reason it couldn't be that, Crafty. Except one of them needs to be carrying something heavy. Like, I don't know, could have been like some ladders or something to try and get him down. In the US, very often whites would lynch blacks they accused of some crime without going through the process of arresting / trial. It's just like, what's the word for it? It's like old-fashioned, like, barbaric shit. Like, I guess, obviously it's really good that it doesn't happen, well, it doesn't happen here anymore. It probably sometimes happens in different countries, but, yeah. I am gonna be right back, and I will see you very soon. I will put clips on.